Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to bulk batch schedule podcasts using Buffer. First of all, what you want to do is log into Anchor, and once you're on Anchor, you're going to go over to these little episode section right here, and you'll have a list of all of the podcasts that are recorded on Anchor. And once you have those podcasts, then you're ready to post on social media. So we're going to select one. Let's start with how to make your personal devotions come alive. What is this going to look like? Let's go look at an example first. Here on Notion, we see this is under the content bucket, and you can click it. You can see the example link just by clicking that little link right there, or doing it here. So we're going to click this. This kind of shows you an idea of what it looks like. Here you see a screenshot. Screenshots, so far, those are a nice way to add a photo visual element to this whole podcast thing. That's usually audio. And then we're going to see more. So here we see a call to action to subscribe to the podcast, and it gives them a tutorial teaching them how to access it. What I find is that you can send them a link to the podcast, but people be like, I don't know what to do with this link. So when you share with them a 4 step-by-step instructions on how to access it, it works a whole lot better. So you can actually take this and copy and paste that in the post, but we're going to get to that later. So this is ultimately what we want the post to look like on Buffer. So now let's start here. We have the podcast that we want to do. So we're going to take this, and I'm going to shrink this a little bit so that things can fit. And then I'm going to open up my start menu, and I'm going to type in snip. And see that little snip and sketch? I used to use snipping tool a lot, but it sounds like they're going to shut that off. So we're going to use snip and sketch, and I find this is so much better. It's amazing. So then we're going to hit new right here. And look how everything went dark. So now you can drag and click whatever you want. So we're going to click and drag this. I'm not going to do the total numbers of plays, but here we have make your devotions come alive. So here we have that. I don't think Buffer will let us copy this. I wonder what that share button does. No context. Alrighty then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit save. I'm going to save this and put it somewhere in the folder. I'm going to create a new folder actually. Create a new video. Nope, not a new video. New folder. I'm going to call it podcast. Podcast screenshots. And devotions come alive. Podcasts. There we go. And just for the spirit of batching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and I'm just going to click on a few of these episodes. How to do more in less time, 18 ways to share social media, finding your life calling, how to give altar calls. That is a nice one. What ministries can learn from Blockbuster's extinction, how to work for God. Giving Bible studies never seems so simple. I'm going to exile that. And I'm going to take the snipping tool, go over here, hit new. And I'm going to be dragging and dropping this, click and snip. There, hit save. We'll just save it with that. And I'm going to exile that. I have mine set up that I can just hit print screen, and then now the snipping tool works. That's a little more advanced. I'm not going to show you how to do that quite yet. Right. Open, save, keep on keeping on. And once you have a few of these going, then we could batch this. Now for the sake of the video, I'm not going to do that for everything, but this is basically what I would suggest doing. Just doing everything that you can in a row. That way it makes this process a whole lot easier. It's just, when you think about it like you're baking some cupcakes. When you bake cupcakes, you don't just make the batter for one cupcake and then say, okay, I'm done, and bake it for an hour or for 30 minutes, and then you go back and then make the batter for another cupcake. What you do is you create a batch of cupcakes. You find it is more efficient to cook when you do enough batter for all your cupcakes and you bake all of them at the same time. In like manner, when we are seeking to do work for the Lord, it is so much better when we batch create these different anything that we do, whatever we can batch, it's going to work a lot better than if we don't batch them. It's like Henry Ford, he introduced um, the assembly line, and it just revolutionized the world because of his ability to just produce so many things by doing one skill repetitively over and over and over, and the production just skyrocketed in its ability to do that. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do all of them, but I guess I did. Figured I'd talk your ear off while I'm doing it too. So here we go. Last one. We are ready to go. Now we're on Buffer. So what we want to do is we want to let them know. So let's go over to Facebook. And on Facebook, we are going to, what do you want to share? Wonder if we could do this with Pinterest. I'm going to add a Pinterest account. Not because I know how to log into it, but just because, no, not that. Okay. Looks like we hit a brick wall. We're gonna do that later. I like that. Look, publish.buffer. This is the publishing work of the truest order, friends. Every time you hit that schedule button, it is publishing the gospel to the world. So we're gonna go back to podcast. Devotions, come alive. Make your devotions come alive. So here's another tip that I want to encourage you with. You can actually take this description and you can use that for your caption. It'll make it a lot easier. There you have that. And then you can actually go to the Facebook post that it is recommended from, and then you could just copy that and you could paste it. And then it shows you how to do that. But it seems like this is uploading something different. I wonder what that would look like. Share Army of Youth page. It's not going to work on Twitter. But that's what we have right there. Army of Youth page. And then we can choose a date. Add a queue. Add a queue. I wonder what a good time to schedule these on Facebook would be. What about... What if we do it on... Tuesday seems like a good day. Tuesday seems good as any day. Yep. So then wish there's a way that we can duplicate that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click 17th. We're going to add an image. Oh, look at that. See how you can zoom in a little bit more? And then we do, oh, how to make your devotional life is on there twice. How to start working for God. We'll do that next. And then on here, you go to episodes and you look for how to start working for God. And then you take this, copy it, paste a caption, copy this caption, go back to Buffer, paste, and schedule. You see what just happened there? See how it's getting posted there? And then you just lather, you rinse, and you repeat. Seems pretty simple. And then how to make your devotional life come, giving Bible studies. Never seems so simple. Here we go. And then look for giving Bible studies never seems so simple. You lather, you rinse, and repeat. It's pretty. So there you have it, friends. That is in essence how you can batch record these podcasts so that they're always being submitted, so that they're always being updated on Facebook and people know how to access them. This is the way to go. If you have any questions, let me know. It's always good to choose. I would encourage you, just for simplicity's sakes and for being systematic, pick a day and choose that day and schedule it at the same time each day. It's going to help tremendously as you're maintaining the content calendar for the future. So thank you for watching and hope you have a great day.